One chilly day, after rigorously testing Henry's car, Charles was so astounded by the quality of the Royce 10 that he declared they needed to join forces. That same night, he returned to London in one of Henry's Royce cars, and by dawn, he woke his business partner, brimming with excitement, stating, "I've just met the world's greatest motor engineer." And thus, an empire was built. In December of 1904, Charles Rolls and Henry Royce officially formed a multi-million-dollar business, Rolls-Royce. These two men couldn't be any more different. Henry, born into poverty, had worked hard for everything he owned by the age of 41, and brought years of experience in manufacturing electronics and mechanical objects to perfection. Charles, on the other hand, was a wealthy 27-year-old, a lover of fast cars, and an incredible businessman who knew how to leverage the power of marketing and public relations. Utilizing his influence in the media, politics, and even royalty, Charles attracted and influenced new customers. Together, they made a perfect pair. In 1904, at a luxurious event known as the Paris Salon, which later became the Paris Motor Show, they unveiled their first vehicle, the 10-horsepower Rolls-Royce, selling for a whopping £395 each. In today's money, that would equate to tens of thousands of dollars. They only manufactured 16 of these cars, and if you can find one today, it's worth a fortune. The second vehicle they manufactured, the Rolls-Royce Silver Ghost, had all its metallic parts coated in silver and aluminum. After it completed a 15,000-mile endurance run, they decided to shock the public with a publicity stunt. They placed a glass of water on the running engine, proving how silent it was, not spilling a single drop. At the time, it was dubbed the best car in the world, and to this day, the Silver Ghost is still considered one of the most valuable cars in history. In 2005, one was insured for a staggering $35 million. After making money and headlines with their luxurious cars, Charles tried to convince Henry to manufacture an airplane engine, as Charles was also passionate about flying. However, Henry refused, stating he preferred to focus on cars. Charles ended up resigning from his position as technical director of Rolls-Royce to dedicate himself to flying, quipping that, "There are no policemen in the air." In 1909, he bought his own Wright Flyer aircraft, and a year later, newspapers dubbed him the greatest hero of the age, after he became the first person in the world to make a non-stop flight across the English Channel. Unfortunately, this wasn't the only record Charles set. During an air show on an extremely windy day, pushing the aircraft to its limits, he tried to land, but the aircraft crashed. He tragically died in 1910 at the age of 32, becoming the first Briton to die in an air accident. Just a year later, after losing his business partner, Henry Royce's health began to deteriorate. His years of poor diet and lack of sleep were catching up with him, rendering him unable to spend his days working at the Rolls-Royce factory. At home and in poor health, he continued to work hard, even if it meant sketching design ideas from his bedside. In conclusion, the story of Rolls-Royce and its founders is a tale of two men from different walks of life, united by a shared passion for perfection and innovation. Together, they created an empire that continues to inspire and shape the luxury automobile industry to this day. Their legacy lives on, reminding us of the power of resilience, hard work, and an unwavering dedication to excellence.